Hello Blogineers, we are in Bar Harbor, Maine, and we're going to show you the fun things you can do here. Now we are at La Rochelle, a 41-room mansion which was built in 1903. This dining room features a 75-piece china set that was made in France. Throughout the house there's information not only about this place but also Bar Harbor in general, like how Bar Harbor was a vacation destination and many rich people came here. So they would travel by train from New York or other places across the bay to over there, and then they would sail by boat to Bar Harbor. This was the reception room, and there are some kids' artifacts.
Look at how low these chairs are. Even I can't.
Oh no, no sitting. In 1947, Bar Harbor experienced a terrible fire that wiped away many vacation homes. This was the guest room, and although these people didn't stay in this room specifically, many famous presidents and people came to Bar Harbor because it was such a great vacation destination, including Presidents Theodore Roosevelt, Truman, Obama, and also people like the Rockefellers and the Vanderbilts.
And this is a corridor that the servants would come through. This is a replica of a schoolhouse. And you can actually sit on this and open this cupboard. Oh, Abby, how did you get in here?
You can rent this place for weddings, and this would be the bride's room. This was a water pipe. You can see through it, and it's made out of wood.
But it's very stinky.
This exhibition shows many antique cameras because there was a camera shop in Bar Harbor.
This one looks like a microscope. Well, it is a microscope.
A microscope? No. These are the servants' quarters. I like how everything is wood in here. And that is La Rochelle Mansion and Museum.
I like how the house looks and the history behind the whole area.
My favorite part was the third floor, the servants' quarters. That looked the coolest. And also, I guess, learning about the Great Fire of 1947.
On to our next stop.
Our next stop is the George B. Dorr Museum of Natural History.
It's raccoons. It looks just like Harvey, except without the bandit face. But Harvey looks better.
This is the hooded seal, which normally lives in the Arctic Circle, but sometimes they come down to Maine in the winter time to give birth to their pups.
It's Harvey versus Goose. Harvey hops on the neck and the goose breaks its neck and Harvey wins. There we go. Done.
Oh, we're going in the London box.
Hi.
That looks kind of scary. This was a cool little museum. I'd say you could spend 15 minutes here, and it's free. It's just a donation, so you should stop by when you're in Bar Harbor. So when we were in Booth Bay, we tried the blueberry ice cream. It was good. Maine's known for their blueberries. Now we got blueberry pie from the stadium. This place is actually known for their popovers, but they were out, so we might come back to it. I think this is the first time I've ever had blueberry pie. It's pretty tart, not too sweet, and I like the texture of the crust. Oh, look how many blueberries are in here. It's really deep. Compared to the boysenberry pie I noticed, this one is definitely not as sweet. And I think it's just as good.
Now I'm going to have a blueberry lemonade. It tastes kind of like acai, but with a pinch of lemon.
Can I try? We're gonna walk the shore path, which is around 3/4 of a mile each way. There, Minnie Moo touched water for the day. This is balanced rock, and during low tide, it's supposed to look like it's balancing on something, but right now it just looks like a boulder in the middle of the sea. So I was kind of expecting more. We're trying a pop over from the stadium. Nice and airy on the inside, although I got a lot of dough in this one. And this is homemade blueberry jam. This is what it looks like. It's time to check out Pirates Cove Adventure Golf. They have two courses here. One is Blackbeard's Challenge, which has more slope, and the one that we're doing is Captain's Course, which is the original. This is a practice green, which has 3 holes. We're going through a tunnel. Oh wow! It starts inside. Par is 2 and the hole is over there. But you have to be very careful that you don't drop it in the water.
I dropped it in the water.
Oh dear.
It's slow.
Are you serious? For this third one, it starts on top of a hill and it goes down.
And look at the waterfall.
This is hole number 4, and here you can go off the cliff.
Here, I'm gonna try to go off the cliff because I need catch up. Okay, this is doable. No! Oh, come on!
1. So for number 6, it starts up here, and there's 2 holes. Then it goes down, and then it ends up there.
2!
How many? 2? This one is easy because it starts here and the hole is just there, but there is a water hazard.
Uh-oh.
We're on hole number 8, and each one has a different plaque about legendary pirates. This one's on Blackbeard.
2! Again! This one's on a pirate ship. I want to redo.
This is hole number 17, and you get a great view of the entire golf course.
Let's go.
This is the final one. I think Brother might be winning by a little bit, but I'll just count it later. And this one's cool because there's a lot of downhill. And that was Pirates Cove Adventure Golf.
My favorite hole was the one with the river because that was so cool. I've never done that kind of hole before.
This course is unique because of the pirates and water theme. There's many ups and downs to add to the challenge. I scored 47 and Brother scored 56. So you did pretty good considering you're tinier.
I'm tiny.
We waited until after dinner for low tide, and we'll be going on the Bar Island path to Bar Island. So when it's high tide, all of this would be covered. But right now we're able to walk on the sandbar. Hopefully it's not too sandy. If it's like this, then it should be okay. If you got stranded on the other side, would you rather pay $150 for the rescue boat or just wait 9 hours? Brother's over there looking at some sort of tide pool. There's many seashells on the ground and green stuff. What I find interesting is I don't know if those are barnacles, probably not. I don't know what animals they are living on the rock. And that's because part of the time they get to be exposed to open air, and part of the time they're underwater. There's a little crab or spider or something. We're now entering Acadia National Park, and there's an entrance pass required apparently. We're going on the easy 1 mile trail to the summit. Let's go. So normally it takes 20 minutes to walk a mile, so let's try to walk it in 15. Also, we need to beat the tide, otherwise we'll be stranded overnight. So at the summit, you do get a good view of the harbor from around the corner, but for the most part, I wish there were fewer trees here. It was slightly underwhelming. And that is the Bar Island Land Bridge.
My favorite part was looking at all the tidal pools. They were so cool. They had so many animals.
This is one of the most unique places I've ever been to, just because we walked from one island to another island by taking advantage of the low tide. We've never done that before. And there were so many cool seashells and sea glass and rocks there. This is a must-do when you're in Maine.
Bar Harbor,
and
Maine.
during sunrise or sunset.
Yeah.